Greetings, everyone. An enticing showdown here on 2K Sports. We're so glad you could join us. Tonight, we'll see San Francisco as they play against the Mavericks. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Here we go. And San Francisco starts out with the ball. Parker passes to Clark. Offensive rebound. Outside, Adebayo. Launches a three. No good from Clark. Thompson outside. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Clark against Irving. From deep, Adebayo. Parker outside. And finished off by Parker.
What a vicious jam. I'm not even sure she can believe she pulled that off.
And so here is Dallas. Outside Irving to Thompson. Pass to Davis. It's up a three. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for San Francisco.
And you give Rose an angle to the rim. That's exactly what's going to happen. Too quick, too explosive.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Davis setting the pick for Irving. Drills it from outside.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy, but that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Clark. Makes it off the glass.
Not just a shooter. Clark is also adept at finishing at the rim.
Pass to Flag. Irving a screen on Adebayo. Back to Irving. Shoots the three. Another three for Dallas.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Clark into the lane. And it's Clark with the jam.
Well, don't underestimate the damage Clark can do driving to the basket. It's not just about her outside game.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Irving against Clark. And it goes down 2 points. Irving's got 8.
Well, you guys know I love analytics, but I still like the mid-range, especially when he's taking the shot.
And that one's good by Clark.
She doesn't just hurt you from deep. Clark is a scorer through and through.
Pass to Flag. And Thompson kicks to Davis. And Clark over to help. Shot clock at 6. The shot's good from Irving.
His goal is to make an impact all over the floor. Irving can be a headache from mid-range.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Irving's gone 4 for 4 shooting tonight. Wembanyama outside. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Dallas trails by 4. So looking it over. Pass to Davis. Back to Russell. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Clark kicks to Barnes. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. 52 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Rose going inside. Off with the layup. And it's Irving with the ball for the Mavericks. Trailing by 2. 16 feet away. And he gets the kind bounce as that one drops in for him. Irving's got 12.
And when he's on like this, guys, there's not much you can do to stop Kyrie, an incredible shot maker.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Russell passes to Irving. 6 to shoot. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Here's Wembanyama for 3. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for Dallas. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. D'Angelo Russell out there with Williams. And it's Marshall in at the 3, the small forward. Marshall finds Washington. Missed inside. And so it's San Francisco with it. Curry. Wow! Magical moves inside from Steph Curry.
How about the quickness on the drive from Curry? The moment he finds his opening, that guy is off to the races.
Russell with it. Pass to Washington. Misses the 3. To the inside. The shot by Adebayo. No good. Now the Mavericks with it. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. A different look for Dallas. Flag is checked in for Marshall. Klay Thompson comes in for Williams. And it's Kyrie Irving in for D'Angelo Russell. Pass to Lively. Dallas moving it around. Lively a screen on Curry. Irving passes to Lively. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Lively's got the lead up to 2 now for Dallas. They can get back in front with some points right here.
Yeah, they got behind, but really hung in there and didn't let the score get out of hand.
Irving looking for an opening. Steps back and fires. Thompson misses. Maxey with it. Guarded now by Irving.
Incredible the lift off the floor. The creativity in the air. Highlight real effort there by Maxey.
And here is Irving. 12 points for him. From deep, Washington drains it from beyond the arc. Washington's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. San Francisco trails by 3. Parker outside, and we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
And defenders have to be mindful of Capella. His length and strength can be a problem down low.
Over to the wing for 3. Maxey grabs the miss.
That's the look you want. Gotta be disappointed coming up empty.
It's good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Irving kicks to Washington. That's the flag. Here's Washington. Washington sets the pick for Irving. Back to Washington. This one for 3. Doesn't go that time. Great D that time from Adebayo. And after playing most of his career at the center spot, Greg, do you like Bam Adebayo playing power forward?
Oh, it's great. At 6'9", I felt like he was always undersized at the pivot, making up for it with his strength and toughness. But he has the mobility and the skill to play the 4 without question.
And the free throw, no good.
Well, something you notice about Clint Capella is he does not play outside himself. His primary focus at all times is on being a force on the inside.
And on the way from Irving for 3, it's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Well, over the course of the night, he's been taking shots he's comfortable with, and it's working.
Clark into the lane.
Well, she was already on the run and had a clear line to the rim. So why not just throw it down?
There's a minute left here in the second. Pass to Davis. Back to Irving. For the screen on Clark. And a wide open look for Irving. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for San Francisco. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. The officials call the foul.
Not afraid to get those tough baskets. Reese embodies that gritty mentality.
Both good from the line that time. There's 38 seconds left in the first half. As the flag. Back to Irving. Davis with a screen on Clark. Down low. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
The foul couldn't hold Davis down. His scoring ability is just that strong.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throw of the game. Here's Clark. And it's Parker in the corner. Here's Flag. He's covered by Clark. And they're running. Chance shot. Here's Reese. And that one released in time, but no good. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's San Francisco leading by just 1. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot from
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now. Yeah, he's adding a little spice on that finish. I didn't know Bam had that in him.
Now Irving. Thompson outside. Pass to Gafford. Gafford sets the pick for Irving. And it's San Francisco with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound in this one. Rose can't hit.
What a defensive effort. Not only pressuring the shooter, but also collecting the miss.
Really left alone that time. Flag's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Flag's always shot ready.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. And what you love about Cooper Flag, GA, he's committed with playing the game the right way.
Yeah, I mean, even back in middle school, he would binge watch the '86 Celtics, a team known for its high IQ.
Mavericks leading by 3. Thompson for the triple. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Here's Wembanyama. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Here's Gafford. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Got to get up close to her if you're a defender. She's a player who can hurt you from deep.
Now here is Davis. On the wing, Irving. From 18 feet away. That is off the mark. He's shooting 60% on 6 of 10 shots. Here's Rose. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Wembanyama's got 3 assists in the game. That's the flag. Irving a screen on Adebayo. To the paint, here's Davis, and Davis throws it down.
And he'll get a head of steam when there's that much of a lane. You can't get in AD's way.
And so it's San Francisco with it. Here's Clark, and it's Clark with the finish.
Wow, a simple finish wasn't enough. She put on a show.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. San Francisco making a switch here. Pass to Davis. Back to Russell. Outside for Davis. Takes the 13-footer. Dallas, no good that time either. Clark right side. And it's Clark slamming it down.
And Caitlin Clark is lighting it up. A fantastic player. And we're seeing her talents on display tonight.
1:16 left in the third. Thompson outside. Russell sets a screen for Thompson. Back to Russell. And he uses the glass on the layup. Russell's got 6 points.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Wembanyama, rebounded by Gafford. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. That free throw good from Thompson.
Well, Thompson is known for that shooting ability, but deserves more recognition for his defense. He's got the size, the lateral quickness, and most importantly, the desire defensively.
Wembanyama against Davis. Washington, that's for 2. A miss that time would have put him up. And San Francisco with possession. They lead by 1. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Russell. Back to Washington. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Washington's got his second basket. Third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. San Francisco leads by 1. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, he really just helps tie this team together. They know they can count on him to set them up.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And that one's good. Parker.
Well, you know, being able to quick release shots like that is how you stay ahead of the defense.
Here's Russell, takes it inside.
And maybe not the most explosive athlete, but Russell has the ability to change pace and knows when to be aggressive.
Parker right side for the three. No good that time. Dallas with the ball. A 2-point game. Russell kicks to Washington. Back to Russell. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
An active competitor, Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
Here's Parker with the three. The Mavericks pull it in. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Russell from long range. Miss for the first time this game. He's 5 for 6. Here's Paul. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Both teams deciding to change it up. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Irving passes to Thompson. Outside Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Over Clark. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
At well over 7 feet tall, inside is easy money for Victor.
Gafford kicks to Thompson. Davis against Parker. Takes the 13-footer. No good off the front iron. San Francisco leading by 4. Fires the three. The three-pointer is right on target.
Well, showing off her range out beyond the arc. She's worked hard on her three-point shot.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Such an unpredictable player. Irving excels at realizing how to trick defenders with that shot fake. And he's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
Drills the three-pointer. Parker's got the lead up to 8 now for San Francisco.
I mean, they cannot stop her from scoring it tonight. She's putting on a clinic.
Here's Irving. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And San Francisco with possession. Big stretch here going 10-2. Parker left side. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Inside, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And really one of the most challenging covers in our game. Davis, hard to guard given how versatile he is.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Well, you never want to leave points at the line, especially when you're down late.
Parker looking over the floor. An easy 2 points on the layup. And San Francisco leads by 9.
Well, she is just dominating this one. Every time she catches the ball, she's looking to score.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He has decided it's the right time to talk. There's 1:17 left to play here in the fourth. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And it's Adebayo with the ball for San Francisco. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. And that one's good. Parker.
I mean, you can't be more ready to fire off your shot than she was. That is believing in yourself.
Adebayo with the ball. Now defended by Flagg.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Now the Mavericks with it. Here's Irving. A special move before the shot. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth. Parker outside, uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, those were 2 weight room points. She's been putting in the work in the gym. Certainly helps you in games.
Irving for three. Rebound by Parker. Here's Rose, and Rose throws it down hard.
And when Rose goes on the attack, he stays on the attack, fights his way through the contact.
29 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Flag. Outside, Davis. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. D. Badabayo. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Though it's San Francisco winning this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For my friends Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. And as we part ways, we present our player of the game.